In this video, I am going to tell you about the secret affirmations that transformed my marriage. You've been lied to about what makes a relationship successful. The world's advice has left countless couples disillusioned and disconnected. But there is a revolutionary blueprint to transform your relationship into an unbreakable force. Are you ready to embrace these radical truths? Make sure you watch till the end, because the final affirmation is a biblical truth bomb so powerful, so explosive, so utterly mind-blowing, that it has the potential to ignite a wildfire of passion and intimacy in your marriage beyond anything you could possibly imagine. This one affirmation alone could demolish every last obstacle between you and the sizzling, soul-deep, life-giving relationship you desperately crave. So do not go anywhere. Get ready to have your world rocked in a way that will forever transform how you love, honor, and cherish your spouse. I will be patient. I will be kind. This simple verse contains the antidote to my marital strife. I've bought into the lie that love just happens. But biblical love is my choice. A daily commitment to intentionally treat my spouse with patience and kindness, and thereby receive same, according to the divine principle of sowing and reaping. When I live out this affirmation, it ushers in a psychological shift from entitlement to sacrifice. My actions become an overflow of Christ's servant-hearted love for me. A divine mindset renewal occurs as I crucify my selfishness. I will keep no record of wrongs. I will always hope. Here I affirm to refuse stockpiling grievances and nurturing perpetual hope. How many times have I allowed resentment and hopelessness to erode my marriage? But when I live out these truths, unforgiveness and cynicism melt away. My mind is supernaturally renewed to extend the same grace Christ did. I become a wellspring of optimism, believing our rough seasons can be overcome through His power. I will be kind and compassionate. I will love, for love comes from God. We are a cord of 3 strands. These verses reveal how I can love when it's hardest, by tapping into God's inexhaustible source. My human capacity for compassion is limited, but as I'm filled continually with His boundless love, I can radiate it. Because the truth is, my marriage is meant to be a cord of 3 strands. God at the center, binding us together. When I invite Him in, His perfect, unconditional love becomes the strand preventing my union from unraveling under stress. I will love deeply. I will submit. I will do everything in love. We are better than one. These verses reveal more radical keys to a thriving marriage. I must cultivate profound intimacy on every level with my spouse, not just physical. I'm called to submit, defying the world's narrative of competition and power struggles. I will approach everything, chores, conflict, intimacy, based on the highest motive of love. And I must remember that our unified force is exponentially stronger than 2 individuals. The psychological shift here is from autonomy to oneness. The more I lose myself in our profound partnership, the more I experience Christ's fulfillment. It's a spiritual revolution, defying culture's selfish individualism. I will be devoted. I will love sacrificially. I will respect. I will forgive freely. My love will overflow. These verses reveal potent affirmations for me as a spouse. I must love with Christ's same reckless abandon, putting my spouse's needs first. I'm called to respect, defying the disrespect our culture shows male leadership. I will forgive freely, refusing to cling to petty resentments that poison my marriage. Because when love and forgiveness overflow in me, it creates an unstoppable force that can overcome any hurt or conflict. The psychological renewal here is from self-interest to self-sacrifice, relentlessly serving out of unconditional devotion, just as Christ did for me. My words will be pleasant. I will encourage. I will rejoice in my spouse. Love and faithfulness will never leave me. Love will bind us in perfect unity. These affirmations reveal the outward practices flowing from a thriving biblical marriage. I will use uplifting speech, not harsh put-downs. I will build up, not tear down. I will celebrate and delight in my spouse daily. I will cling to love and faithfulness, rejecting infidelity. Because when I embody these truths, I create perfect marital unity that's unbreakable, an indomitable force that no pain or struggle can shatter. The psychological transformation here is from negativity and unfaithfulness to positivity and steadfast commitment. As I put on Christ's love, joy, and faithfulness, my marriage reflects His radiant glory. Do not deprive each other of sexual relations. I affirm that I will never withhold sexual intimacy from you, my spouse. In a culture that treats sex as a weapon or bargaining chip, I reject that toxic mindset. The marriage bed is to be honored, not used for manipulation, punishment, or control. When we made our vows, we gave ourselves fully to one another, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. My body is not my own, but yours. Likewise, yours belongs to me. We have a sacred obligation to lovingly meet each other's intimacy needs. Too many marriages allow the intimate ember to die out through neglect, resentment, or busyness. But I vow to be a source of passion and delight. I will pursue you, seduce you, and revel in our unbridled sexuality as intoxicating lovers. At the same time, I understand that intimacy extends far beyond the physical. True intimacy is holistic. It's emotional vulnerability, spiritual oneness, playful adventure. I commit to keeping our intimate connection fully charged on all levels. My spouse, I open myself completely as a safe place for you to find sexual fulfillment. No matter the season, stresses, or struggles we face, I will never withhold my body, my affection, my erotic passion. Our bed will be kept pure, hot, and ever inviting. This is my joyful obligation before God, to love you selflessly and insatiably as an engaged, attentive, adoring lover. Let our marriage bed be blessed and our intimacy protected. I am yours, and you are mine. The world has utterly failed me with its blueprint for marriage. But buried in the Bible's ancient wisdom are these radical I will affirmations that can transform my relationship into an unshakable, overflowing, joy-filled union. It's time I detonate the lies, reject society's norms, and build my marriage on the only foundation that will last, the revolutionary truth of God's Word. Make this affirmation daily and see your relationship blossom. Take a second to like and subscribe if you found any value in this video. See you in the next video.